Okay, let's at least investigate. Let's have the talk and see what she wants to see us for. But we already romanced Panam, so... I don't know if this is supposed to be... I mean, it's not... I wouldn't say that Panam's story was strictly a romance storyline or quest line, but... I mean... You just beat it last night? Such a great game. Right, yeah. Have you played Phantom Liberty? I don't know if I'll play it. I don't think I'll play it right after finishing the base game, but I'm definitely gonna play it in the future. I've heard really good things about Phantom Liberty, so can't wait to play it as well. But yeah, I mean, so far the base game, I've been having a great time with it. The beginning was a bit worse. I'd say it's definitely gotten better with time. Right. Recall. What's next on the menu then? What's the next game you're going to be playing? I can't speak this morning. What is the next game that you're going to be playing, if you know? If there's anything planned? Or are you just rerunning Cyberpunk again? You did and you loved it?
In the bathroom.
Oh, fuck. Bird offs herself to express her undying gratitude to you for saving her ass.
I was only gone an hour.
Did she kill herself?
Checked her pulse.
She's gone.
How'd this happen?
I don't know. Told
Sorry, the
you.
game volume was probably
Then he
super
was
low.
lying in bed like always. When I went out, and I got back to.
Fuck.
If I'd just known, I'd have.
Can't blame yourself.
Yourself.
That's
Solve anything.
not how I planned to start
should've
today.
said something that it was off.
Stop. Couldn't watch you 24/7. She made up her mind. Would have found a way. Always.
That's true. That's true.
Gotta do something with her.
Damn.
Don't want any trouble.
Batman the Telltale game?
Badges. Can you carry her to the bed?
Telltale have made some bangers.
Change anything.
Can you carry her to the bed? Well, you shouldn't move her. I mean, if she's dead. So she was at least back enough to be conscious of what she was doing and to...
Yeah, I need to report an accidental death.
It might...
North side, Jackson.
There might be more to it.
No. No imminent danger. Suicide. Tomorrow. No! Today! What part of dead don't you understand? No, she was not pronounced dead by trauma team.
The Quarry?
If she'd have had coverage, we wouldn't be talking.
Heard that name, but I'm not familiar with it.
If you don't want to move your asses, why don't I come down to the precinct and trash it into bits?
She's
Now will
mad.
you come and arrest me, you pussies? Fine, I don't give a fuck what you write me up for.
I think Judy's voice actress did a great job for that scene, actually.
Soon. Told me to keep her on ice until tomorrow. Can you believe the balls?
Welcome to Night City. He's
They're short on people.
NCPD's
Have trouble
understaffed.
Big surprise. Who'd want to be a corpo fattened pig in Sty City?
Talk to Judy. I need to get closer. No.
I'd rather she look like a person than a body. Could you wait outside? Close the door, V. Please.
Guess I'm glad well, not that it was all sun and rainbows, but I'm glad I did the quest regardless.
Bum a cig.
Didn't know you smoked.
I don't.
Quit. It's been years.
Okay.
But right now I need something besides air in my lungs. Please, V, just one.
That's actually a pretty tough decision. I think in moments like these, it's probably okay to try to deal with the emotions, you know, in just try to make them manageable, basically. There aren't many options that are bad. I'm the one having the control here that can try to show her that maybe that's not the best way. At the same time, maybe I should just... I don't think it's my job to do so. I don't think she will have the patience to deal with that, so I think I just give it to her. Sure.
Here.
That was her smoke case.
Want to hold on to it?
No. You seem to like it. Keep it. Kinda glad it's you that has it, actually.
I have a lighter somewhere? I guess I have it.
Fuck, Evie.
Yeah, it's
I
messed
let her
up.
down. I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
Can't believe she gave up. Don't know what to say. Let's quit that.
Can't wrap my head around it. I never saw Evelyn as the type to
She
give
did
up.
go through some pretty damn messed up stuff.
What she went through? I wouldn't call it giving up.
True.
Her condition, couldn't think about anything else. Tech-wise, she was clean. Doll Shard was operational, uncorrupted. So, psychological trauma had to be that. Did some more digging in her virtues, found Woodman.
He kept her. Had his way with her. The things he did. And once he got bored, he pawned her off.
She found other recordings. Do we really want to know? I guess we want to know.
What
I think we want to know. Yeah. It's not a pretty topic, but
Yeah. And I really wish I could unsee it.
so you found other recordings.
You found other recordings.
Had another look at the corrupted ones. You know, lots of static. Hard to pick up anything, really. At some point, I stumbled on something like an echo of the spat we'd had. Last time we saw each other. But I know she wasn't scrolling.
Then why was it saved as a virtue?
Got no explanation for it. Maybe she recalled it later, relived it, almost. Implant could have been on when, you know, as a defense mechanism, escaping into the past so as not to live in the present.
Good thing I killed him.
I zeroed Woodman. Didn't plan on it. Just how the chips landed. Glad I did, though.
Not even halfway done.
I can't even imagine. Still, it's not enough. There's so many more like him.
can be depressing,
There's
yeah.
something I can do about it.
Like what?
That's the
Don't know
problem, I
yet.
don't think you
I
can.
think I'll call Suze. Thanks, V. Sorry, but I'd rather be alone now. Promise to keep in touch.
Sure you don't need anything?
Sure you don't need anything.
No, but sweet of you to ask.
Anything comes up, holler on the hollow.
Music? With the view on the... Okay, no, I'm just making stuff up. But yeah, that was... Again, not how I had planned to start the day. But, wow, I'm glad I went for the quest. Talk about meaningful stuff. Jesus. It was pretty tragic. That there was me talking about how maybe this would just be a quest line about a romance or something. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Alright, okay. I don't know if this would go any further. There's more to it. If we wait some time, maybe she calls back. Let's go for Anical. Maybe we can do it anyway after. So. But yeah. I mean, there might be some people who would have benefited from Evelyn being dead. That could have waited for Judy to leave and then tried to cover the murder as a suicide attempt or just a suicide, but probably not. I don't think the game was really hinting at that at all. Maybe the only thing is like the way it looked is almost you couldn't see a wound really. I mean, there was blood, but you know, could have gone with the obvious, I don't know, like bullet to the head or something, but it kind of looked different. Yeah, I don't know. It's the point of no return. It's happening. We're jumping into the elevator. Nothing will ever be the same. And I'm ready for it,
God,
I think.
Sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
I know.
We'll try to be careful, dealing with the cards that we were dealt.
Strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, we dealt her.
Will do. This is so bad. The only way this doesn't go poorly, I guess, is if you got like all that personal guard of her.
Shit.
I don't know, this is weird. She's clearly told a lot of people about us. I mean,
Excellent. You have come.
let's see where this goes.
Thanks for meeting me.
Of course, V. And I thank you. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation.
Yeah?
I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Because let's be honest, it seemed like she didn't have much info. Maybe the scale and the risk of our actions to try to prove our point was enough, but she did switch or change her mind pretty quickly. Then again, I think she also knows her brother, and that probably played a role as well.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father. Now,
I knew. From the start.
you knew.
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poison.
Yeah.
Details were disparate, inconsistent.
I'm happy that the game handles that, because I would think that, yeah, in 2077 you probably have a way to check if it was actually a poisoning.
Is everything in order?
You're no better than your brother. Didn't do anything about it. Why?
But didn't do a thing about it.
Could she do something
Why?
about it in that moment?
Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Don't know him that much. Power, family, the corp. No idea. Say the corp, right? Or power.
Well, then,
It's probably more than the corp, I would think.
Power.
family. I
Never mind. The only
was
one I
to
didn't
be his
guess.
heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different.
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult.
Then say why you changed your mind.
Mm-hmm. He's your brother. It's been hard. It'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He
Okay.
never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family.
CDPR likes to do that. And I like it as well. They take a piece of evidence. Like, they take a story here that we know as the player to be true. So we know that while she doesn't know if we're going to believe her, first of all, our character knows that what she's saying is true, but also us, the players, know. So it's like in that moment, you know she's just saying the truth. There's no debate. There's no like just relying on her words and trying to see if you should believe her. It's like, we know it's true.
It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart.
To a at least a part of the story she's telling there, because we listened to her talk
Did
with
you bring
Yorinobu.
Soul Killer, as we agreed you
Finger
would?
on the trigger. Don't say a word.
Seem on edge. Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have told you?
We must not get distracted. Did you bring
Of
Soul
course I
Killer?
didn't bring Soul Killer. Afraid we don't know each other that well.
You prefer to keep your guard up. Understandable, but unnecessary.
Think it
We are
should be
here because
necessary.
I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Why would he say that? Want to hear her out?
Wanna leave?
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
We shall sit, get my attention, go on, and you'll help me in exchange for... what? That's good to know. That would be good to know.
And you'll help me in exchange for...
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds. Is everything in
Responsibility,
order?
you want to kill your baby bro? Your biz, not mine, would avenge your father. Yeah, this is weird. Because we know she doesn't want to avenge her father. It's not really the main driving force, is it?
Just say it. Be easier that way.
I mean, after what she...
I want him punished.
Still vague. You want him dead.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
With her, I guess.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Sounds risky.
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka top brass? Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
This I know. And that is why we will take all the necessary precautions.
Like...
Just trust.
such as...
Basically.
You will see.
Trust, yeah, trust. If it works, you take the throne. Is that the goal?
If it works, then what?
They all power hungry in that family?
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has never understood. I know my place, and I have no wish to change it.
Trust. No wish to or no permission.
No wish to, or no permission, you being a woman.
I decide my own fate. As should you. So,
Gotta think about it.
Offers intriguing. Need to think about it.
naturally. But think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor
Can't think that
suspicion.
fast.
Let's fly the fuck out of here.
Yeah, for now, probably a good call.
Do you feel all right?
I'm about to collapse on the floor, but
You are bleeding.
yeah.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air.
Right now, let's go grab the air. It's a point of no return though, so we're not just gonna go back in the city and chill, are we? I feel like this is gonna be a chain of events that maybe isn't really doesn't really have any breaks.
Shit, it could be hours from it now, V. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
I'm gonna be in the driver's seat. I do and I don't like it. I mean, that's just saying what he said. The choices in this game, yeah, the choices, yeah, they can be really hard, and I have a tendency in video games to overcomplicate, overanalyze, and just take way too much time with choices. But I guess I like it, so the game definitely gives me my feel of that. But the question so far, I have a hard time really understanding, or it's not made obvious how things could have played out significantly differently up to this point. So I'm curious. I know there are a couple of endings as well, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, definitely I've had a couple of moments where I had to think in the game so far. But not a couple, many.
Of course I can see.
Just the dialogue options a lot of the times, even though they don't lead to maybe to anything different, they just feel complex, you know?
Want me to hand over the keys?
I want to save your life.
I think at this point,
Some pseudo-endotrizine. Scooch and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Yeah? How exactly?
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
No, no, don't make me choose. Don't make me choose.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet.
No, 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 no.
She owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you half a century ago, but now, I don't see it.
I don't see how Johnny...
We know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll blast our way into Sokka Tower just like
The
we did
music.
back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
What about Panam? She wanted help too. Right, so the problem I have with that is that Rogue doesn't really seem to be in a state where she would be willing or reliable. I don't think she'd be necessarily willing to help. Maybe she ends up saying that she is, but is she reliable? Based on what we've seen, it's pretty rough. I don't see how Johnny doesn't see that, I guess. No, Panam wants help too.
About Panam. She offered help.
Whole crew offered their help,
Listen,
pretty much.
I know you and Panam got a thing going. I get it. I do. But that's what makes it such a shitty idea. You don't want to rope her into this. Made the same mistake myself once. You don't want those people involved, their lives on the line, possibly on your conscience.
That's a pretty damn strong argument.
Sitting at the afterlife right now, and her name is Rogue.
Still got a Knuckles offer to consider.
Those offers on the table.
I'm sorry. Whose?
Oh, cut the crap. She actually has power. Could be our ticket.
Yeah, one-way ticket to the city morgue. That Sokka cunt scrambled your circuits. Rogue and I will handle this, just like we used to.
You really think Rogue gives you a shot? This is my call, not yours. I don't know. Gotta think it through. Right. I think I just want to close the game and go in my bed and sleep for a couple years and forget about this. I do not feel capable of making this decision, I'm not gonna lie. So our options are go with Johnny and Rogue. Johnny has maybe sometimes in the past used methods that I would qualify as non-optimal. And then you add in the mix Rogue, whose reliability I would qualify of unreliable. And that's pretty much it. And that whole plan sounds quite a bit messed up for sure. But then the opposite, you have to trust Aniko. First of all, you have to trust her. You have to trust that her plans somehow will work at the board and things like that. I mean, Yorinobu, we don't know him that much, but if anything, there's anything that we've learned about him is that he's greedy. He might be a bit stupid, maybe, but he might have a plan. He might be more powerful than we anticipate, to the point where this whole thing's just not gonna work. To be completely honest, I think there's more risk involved in the Aniko path. I guess risk that it won't work, whereas with Johnny it might be a bit more of, I don't want to say ethical, but moral questioning. I guess there's the problem with Rogue as well. That's a question. You really think Rogue gives you a shot?
Rogue. I don't know. You honestly think it could work?
With her experience, her resources, her connections.
It's true, she's powerful. If we ever on board, it would be good.
It's gotta work. We breach the tower. Alt cracks open Makoshi. Then I fuck up that. Great, you checking out again?
Like it's my choice. But yeah, you felt very sad at the end. At the ending, you got. Am I dead?
Right? Am I?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Oh my god. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this.
Vic?
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head. Ah.
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
Feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
How'd I get here?
True, huh?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
I, wasn't completely myself.
Guardian and Angel.
No, and that's a bit worrying.
So how bad is it? What's the diagnosis, Vic? No cigar coating? I'll order a weaker drink next time. How about it?
V?
Yeah.
Just give it to me straight, Vic.
You've come to a critical juncture.
Could have guessed.
Try sitting up, carefully.
I think I got some feeling back. No promise.
Okay, but don't expect a miracle.
Hey, can we sit?
Slowly.
I can. Are we actually going to have to give the reins to Johnny? Is this what's coming? Is it what's coming? If you got something to say.
I'm gonna say, Vic. Just say it.
How much longer is this going to go on?
What do you mean?
Tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley.
Good to know.
This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
I know, Vic. I'll try. Soon.
No, you'll do it now. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find the last dose of pseudoendotrizin there.
Last
Give
dose.
Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Sokka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
Give it a fucking rest, Johnny. It's my decision. And I gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just
It's not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
This is a masterpiece, man.
What?
Masterpiece?
Just go fix
Masterpiece.
this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
God damn it. So we have to choose between taking the pills, giving the reins to Johnny, or just leaving I guess that's the choice. Can we take the whole stream to think about this? Might have to, honestly. Or do I actually have to take the pills? Do I have to? I don't think I do. There's not only the fact that if we take the pills, we give the reins to Johnny, but there's also the fact that we won't even really be living the thing, right?
Say, who won the bout?
Oh, so you heard that.
Did he get up? Walsh, was it?
Nope, never does.
Meaning?
It's a rerun. One I'd like to go back to.
Why'd you get so mad then? If you already knew who won.
Oh no, really. Guess I like to think about where Walsh might have tripped up.
Any theories?
Entering the ring against a stronger opponent, but feels a little strange.
Pick them up, not take them.
Can't thank you enough for all you've done, Vic.
That's good
I
context.
wish I could have done more. Go on now. I want to close up. Take the meds and do what you gotta do, V.
Thanks, Vic.
Okay, there's like a dose of both thingies.
There too.
Right, okay, I think you're right. There's clearly both pills. I thought it was only the one to give the reins to Johnny. And you take... Wait, be right back. Sorry about that.